opinion, to get the division, either one, to have a night where there's 40, 45 cars there?
Well, I can't say that stuff here on the air, but
Well, let's start with the easy ones. Probably not racing against each other. That's something we heard with the 100 lapper. Like this year, it's going to be no wingless going against it. But overall, like if you were a promoter,
yeah,
what
I
would you
think.
do to try to bring out cars?
Yep, I think both all three series, however you want to look at it, the Touring, Path Valley, and BAPS, they need to learn to get along. You can't have one guy pissed off at the other guy. And it's just I've preached it to John, I've preached it to Colton, I've preached it to Steve, and not that they don't listen. It's just it's all coming together. I think it needs to be everybody has to get along. Can't race. I mean, you can race against each other. There's plenty of cars.
Sure.
Give guys options. You don't want to go race here, you can go race there tonight. But when there's a big race, you got to give a little to get a little. And
that's why I would agree. I would agree with that. But it's a big, like a fossil fuels 35 at Big Diamond, the Sportsman 100 at BAPS. Those are marquee events that if everyone got behind, you'd get probably a pretty big turnout, I would think.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Like I think if the two different sides would get rid of egos, and I like last year, a lot of people, me and Steve went to the 100 lapper. There was a race going on at Path Valley. And I told Steve, I don't care. Like I'm no track pays my bills. There ain't a track that pays my tire bill. There ain't, and another way that it would be get rid of the damn tire roll. I don't know what Hoosier does for BAPS, but they ain't doing nothing for my pocket and no other damn pocket. So you want to make like we have a tire roll wingless, it's got to hold air. Like that's the tire roll you need. Like I remember as a young kid, not young kid, young adult, watching Vance Younger pull in a yellow number 20 with fucking truck tires on the front. Like, what happened to them days? Like, I'd run 235, 75, 15s. Like, we got to get rid of the tire roll. Like, I think it's dumb, that they say, well, it keeps it more even. But there's no motor rule. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna take a tire and say, well, it keeps it more even, but we're going to let guys run Brzezinski heads. Like, yeah, you want to make it more affordable, more racer, pocket friendly, and more guys coming. I think, these aluminum heads are going to help. I think everybody getting on the same playing field up front, like motor wise, I think is going to help. I think you get rid of the tire deal that, I don't know whose pockets it's padding, but it ain't ours. And let the drivers run what they want to run. Hell, I run Goodyears. I ran a McQuarrie last year. I run, like Rowan said, I buy tires that some people ain't probably some of my fans weren't even born when they were made.
Yeah. And I've heard that. So